Welcome back to another Crypto Dave video. It's Tuesday, which means another Masternode Shootout update video. This is for week 33. And as always, before we jump into the figures, just to make you aware of any changes. The first quick change is Volcano. So a couple of days ago, I think on the 18th or 19th, the payout for Masternode, or the Masternode payouts, reduced from 213 just over to 160. So quite a substantial kind of reduction in both Masternode and also staking rewards from Volcano. So that will be reflected going forward, won't receive quite as many coins. The other change is Syndicate. So we've been talking about this for a few weeks. I finally managed to get my local wallet back onto the correct chain a couple of days ago after, I don't know, 2.5 weeks, something like that. And basically everything from the 29th of July was missing. That's when I forked off the local wallet. Now it looks like the Masternode continued on for a little while on the correct chain before forking off, and then I received basically a big chunk of kind of payouts. So this is all the Masternode payouts and also staking payouts all came in dated the 16th. So when I got the wallet back on the correct chain, I did a rescan in the wallet and they all came in showing as the 16th of August. So 119. So that will be here in this week's figures. But from now on, there won't be any kind of figures because the Masternode is now kind of down because it's 5,000 collateral and the new collateral requirement is, I think, 20,000 we've moved up to now. I've got no way of getting that kind of back. So Syndicate Masternode won't be in the experiment, but I'll continue to update these kind of figures probably just for the next kind of few weeks, and then we'll decide what to do with it, whether to remove it from the experiment completely or just leave it here. Just with no kind of rewards going forward, but just keeping an eye on the price. Anyway, let's have a look at the figures for the last week. Starting with Volcano, so 802 Volcano worth 95 cents, 61 Bulwark worth $1.74, 243 Helix worth 73 cents, 16,000 Metrics. Nice to see this back up to 5 payouts for the week. It had dropped down to sort of an average of 4 payouts over the last 3 or 4 weeks, so back up to 5 this last week. Could just be a little bit of good fortune, but nice to see that, and that's helped us overall. So that's 16,000 Metrics worth $9.45, 366 Smart Cash worth $1.98, and finally Syndicate had all those coming in one go, so 119 coins worth 43 cents. So it's a grand total this week of $15.28. If we jump over to the graph, you can see we're up a little bit on where we've been the last few weeks, basically just helped by that extra metrics payment which came in. So if it wasn't for that, would be down a little bit. We're probably broadly in line with where we've been over the last couple of months. So I think that sort of anywhere around that sort of $13, $14 mark is probably where we should expect to be on a weekly basis until we see, you know, an increase in price or a nice pump up in price for one of these kind of coins. So congratulations to Helix, maintains its #1 position. So Helix and Metrics fighting it out for 1 and 2. They have been for the last few months, and they've been moving back and forth between #1 and #2 position. So congratulations to Helix. Backed up last week's #1 position with another #1 position this week, 57% basically up on the year to date. Metrics still in #2, just over 48.5% up this year. Everything else in negative territory. So we've got Volcano in 3rd position, Smart Cash in 4th position, Syndicate in 5th position, and finally Bulwark bringing up the rear as usual. Has been the case for, you know, many months now. Down 71.17%. It had another little downturn in price this last week, which is not great at all. So overall we're still 30% down, just 30.5% down year to date. Really driven just by the price of these kind of coins. So we've had, you know, nightmare with particularly with Bulwark, but Smart Cash as well, 2 of our larger masternodes. The price has really gone down substantially this year. You can see both of them have lost just over $800. That's purely the price of the masternode. We've received some kind of income, so yeah, 155 from Bulwark, offsetting that a little bit more than Smart Cash, which has lower kind of like returns, payout returns, so just under $100 back from Smart Cash. But that's it for this week. Thanks very much for watching. As always, if you can give me a thumbs up, that would be fantastic. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, maybe consider doing that and hit the little bell icon to make sure you're notified of future videos. But that's it for today. Thanks very much for watching, and hopefully you have a great day. Bye bye.